Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a reading for you. It is during the full moon in Scorpio, so that energy is featured very much in our collective energy right now. And Uranus has moved into Gemini. It is at 0 degrees, and it's triggering off a lot of other aspects with other planets, but really just the powerful idea of the planet of change, the planet of revolution. In my mind, the planet of higher consciousness, global consciousness, the betterment of humankind, is in a planet where we are uniquely gifted to speak from both our heads and our hearts. So this is all mixing together in this incredible stew of energy, and we're going to start with the archetype, the wild unknown archetype, the vision for you, Aries. And I'm going to read a little bit from the book. The other words for the vision are the dream, the imagined, the revealed. So we're each born naturally with a unique vision, and this is, in many ways, the destiny that we are moving forward towards. Sometimes we forget the vision, not necessarily when we're born, as some believe. It depends on each of us and our particular birthing into this particular life and body. But for all intents and purposes, we begin a lifelong journey of remembering, rediscovery, who we are and what we came here for. And as we are on that journey, the journey at the same time feels like it slips away from us, at the same time that it guides us. So this vision is something that is communicated to others. Others recognize this level of aliveness that you're experiencing, and they want to be near it. And so this indicates a fair amount of charisma on your part, and really to the end of bringing back the mystery, bringing back the dreams into our collective lives so that we can activate them together from a place of alignment with values that will improve the experience of more than most on the planet. I think it's interesting that this particular guidebook, Kim Kranz's guidebook, talks about listening to old records as a way of recalling those things that light you up, those things that contain perhaps a seed of that dream, that destiny that you once experienced in a more tangible way and that may have gotten dulled over time. So this is very beautiful for your energy, particularly as it relates to an intimate collective. This is not everybody that you know. This is not your entire community. This is an inner circle of your community, those with whom you have shared intimate experience, both challenges and opportunities together. And there is some intense sharing of resources among you. This can be a partnership, a community of you that works on behalf of an organization that includes you. The adversity card came up. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So this is already telling me that there is an opportunity here that may present as something significant that you are experiencing, or perhaps a very intimate partner or longtime friend is experiencing. So that at a moment that feels like you are cresting on the wave of realization, self-realization, and actualization, and what that can mean for the planet, you're experiencing a fresh challenge. And this is, in some ways, the opportunity to demonstrate your core beliefs, what you're made of, and what you're willing to fight for. With you, Aries, the word warrior comes easily, rolls right off the tongue. And of course, you can be a warrior for anything, but that's more of a fighter in the sense of you're willing to fight for what you believe is right. You will oppose anyone. You are full of bravery and courage, even if it is often impulsive or intuitive. This is one of your strengths. So I'm going to do the present, the past, and the future, and I'll clarify that. So in your present, the King of Pentacles, you are a mighty master. You have got your material and uh, uh, resourceful experience and structure down pat. You know where you are secure and stable in that financial reality that you experience. You come with an abundance of skills, having experienced many kinds of growth or success through other organizations or projects as well as your own. So you know yourself, you know what you're capable of doing, and that is a lot of hard work, but it basically under your vision, your control. There's a sense of leadership here, leadership that now wants to be generous with that knowledge, those resources. In the past, the King of Cups, two kings. Wow. Already you're communicating a lot of maturity through a lot of experiences. The King of Cups is really about the way that you have come to understand that you're responsible for your own healing, that only you can heal yourself ultimately, because healing starts within. All things start within, and healing is no different. So I do believe that you have come to accept your very vulnerable, responsive nature, your warm, charismatic, let's get it done personality, and recognize that you have perhaps in the past made some unwise choices regarding who and how you were investing your time and resources in ways that was not reciprocated. And even if it broke your heart, you are so resilient because you are, for lack of a better word, kind of addicted to love. And I mean love with a capital L, love in all the ways that include not only being of service to others, but providing for others, inspiring others, um, being contributing to others, expressing yourself fully as an act of ultimate, uh, not only vulnerability, but exposure. And in the future, the King of Wands, wow. So here you are with the King, Earth, Water, and Fire represented. And what I'm going to pull back on is the king that is missing. You're absolutely the king who is inspired. You are a leader. You're moving towards your dreams. It's almost a compulsive, exhilarating push towards what you believe in and your current project that feels like a culmination of your creative expression, your imaginative self. And this is very much one of your cards, without a doubt. That fiery, passionate energy is, you're leading with that. And that is really beautiful because it has been tempered through experience and a growth of your awareness of the needs of others or the context of your dreams. So I feel what is missing and what is notable is the King of Swords. That is the very tool that you need to share your vision, express your vision, gain assistance for building a structure for this expression, this dream that you are implementing, that you are manifesting in the real 3D. Aries, if this is resonating for you, please like, this video and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. You may share this if you feel inclined to do so. I also am going to clarify these cards, and I really appreciate the support that I get from all of you. It is so deeply felt and appreciated. So thank you for helping me to stay doing something I love doing. And I pulled the Emperor card and the Six of Swords for the past, King of Cups, and the present, the King of Pentacles, is clarified by two cards. And I grabbed that, and there was something here. Three of Cups and the Eight of... Oh, the Strength card. Beautiful. Three of Cups and the Strength card here, clarifying the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Two cards, please. And we have the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Overall, you're passionate, you're loving, you're caring, your imaginative energy has not been numbed one iota. You are exploring what exposing yourself, your whole self means. And you're doing that within the context of a project, of a partnership, of a collaboration, I should say. So the Emperor and the Six of Swords in the past are talking about really this way of moving away from heartache, from situations that did not allow you to contribute or did not reciprocate your efforts at contribution. So this can be a relationship where you carried a large measure of responsibility in a relationship, as an example, and that was not returned to you. And it isn't that your love was wrong. It's that you weren't able to make good decisions about how to invest in a relationship that wasn't reciprocal. So that's an example of something you have moved away from in the past. This can be an entire pattern of relationships for you. And instead, you've actually taken control of your own reality. You realize you're responsible for the life you live. And that is a maturation of the Aries ethos, right? You want to do what you want to do, and only you can make it happen. So this is a very empowered but experienced Emperor. What is included in that equation is that you understand now what is realistic, what is probable, what is likely given your skills and your desire. In the present, the Three of Cups and the Strength card clarify the King of Pentacles. Interesting. One of the main ways that you've been able to grow into this present competency, it's really quite uh, powerful, is through a dialogue with friends, being there with friends in real life, even if it was from a distance or over a great distance of time. There is the ability to draw upon the care, the attention, the protection that intimate friends provides for you. And this has never let you down. This has been an ongoing, not only source of strength, but a way that has taught you how to support friendships that have supported you and that are encouraged to move from a place of strength. So it isn't that all of you among your friend group are similar. You quite possibly all share principles, values that are quite similar. But the reality is that there's this beautiful acceptance of who each member is, And there is this willingness to listen, to address each challenge that is shared with the group on its own terms. There's no judgment here. There's simply this symbiotic process of learning from each other's triumphs, successes, and failures, and just holding space for that for one another. And in the future, the Knight of Cups clarify, and the Eight of Wands clarifies the King of Wands. So it's interesting that here you are really based on this experience, and this whole reading is based upon your experience. So it is not required that you be senior or older, but it is quite likely that many of you I'm speaking to have led a very full life to date. And the Eight of Wands indicates that this great heart opening, this great rediscovery that is a part of your meeting this vision in a way that is very holistic to you and is really drawing upon the whole you, all parts of you, even the rugged, rough, raw parts, the shadowy, dark parts. Those are all being called, and you're applying all of that to projects, opportunities, invitations, requests for assistance, assistance being offered. Every aspect of a project is moving along rapidly in terms of connecting with others in ways that are useful to the success of the project. So there's a lot of movement that's going on in this month of May for many Aries in whatever you're engaged in, but it is absolutely centered around communication, sharing what you know with others. I'm going to finish this reading with a flower oracle, and something flipped, but I can't find it now. Ooh. Well, they're just ricocheting all over the place, and something just fell somewhere and I can't really see it. So I'm going to take what's on the table. And it's the gardenia, and the key word is awareness. Wake up, roll the clouds away, and look. Thank you, Aries, for this reading. Until next time, namaste.